Hey there. So happy you're here. This is day 3 for IXCHEL, the Mayan moon goddess. She, yeah, she's the one that I'm painting on, that I'm working on today. And as we're working our way towards this festival of feminine power and artistry, which starts April 1st. Every day I'm painting on her. I'm still doing some other things too. Yeah. But she is important to tap into that power. And so I'm just going to point down so you can kind of accompany me. My phone is totally locked up right now. Downloading since yesterday the video that I've taken by accident. Yep, it happens. Okay, so now I'm going to find me a color that I adore. And I'm gonna start giving it a little bit of shade. I guess I could kind of point her this way so you can see her better. Never done this before, painting sideways, but it's fine. I like a nice challenge like that. I just want to give her some dimension a little bit. Like underneath her mouth. I think her nose is a little bit bigger than I'd like. So it's interesting, you know, to tap into this power, this feminine power, which is the creative, the creatress. And it's an interesting one, especially for me, because it's always been, and I'm sure for a lot of you, the masculine is always more accepted, because we got to get things done. We've got to make progress, you know, all that. I think that's her hair. What color of hair should she have? Moon goddess, maybe white. What do you think? The moon goddess should have white hair. Okay, I'm giving her white hair. I think that's her hair bun. Because I think she's wearing them feathers in her hair. And you know the symbolism of feathers. You know that one, don't you? Yeah. The symbolism of feathers is lightness of being. That's one of them. Boy, I don't want her hair to be all straight. I want to give her a little. No, maybe she is orderly. She is the moon goddess. So I haven't figured out, well, I don't really figure things out with this painting, but I would like to put a moon in here as well, into this painting. Let me see. So and here she's holding a vessel where she's pouring out the water to nurture the gardens. I had an idea in the middle of the night about that. Maybe I will do that. The idea I had. Obviously, I haven't painted today because, you know, when I first start painting, I find myself kind of scattered. And then, oops, little by little, I start getting a grip. I start relaxing, tuning in. This here that I'm painting right now on is a lotus because she is actually holding a lotus as well. And why do I want yellow? Anyway, I just wanted to paint a yellow lotus. So I'll just go with the feeling. And that is the sacred feminine too, is to go with our feelings. Let our intuition guide us. And we need to do that more and more, especially in these times that we're living in now, presently, right? When you think about it, you know, us having been here for so many lifetimes, life after life, and somewhere within, we have the ability to access this information that seems to be locked away, but it is accessible, or accessible, however you say it. And let's see. Okay, I got purple for some reason. Fine. What is going to be purple? Well, maybe I'll work on the snake. Oh, give the snake a little bit of color here. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay. The snake on her head, as I said in a different video, I think, or somewhere I said it, symbolizes wisdom and medicine. And, you know, they carried that all the way into the symbol of medicine now. It came actually somewhere from the Latin era, Greek, I think, if I remember right. The symbol of medicine is a snake with a twirly around it. So here I'm working on the snake. I'm playing with the snake. Of course, when you're painting, you do want to what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Not just work on one area, but work on the areas that you haven't worked on yet. And I just realized that myself. Okay. I'll try to rush through this, but I don't like rushing. But the videos, when they're long, nobody wants to watch them. It's like, oh man, 10 minutes, too long. But that's why it's nice to have a workshop with people. It's kind of like having a support group, or a group of friends to hang out with. That's how I see it. Okay, I want to work on the snake back on the background. So here we have what would really bring this out. What would bring out the snake? I'm going to use a totally different color. Why is this so hard for me? And as you're painting, we got to remember too, as you do, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Now there's a little wisdom, right? Kind of reflecting back. And of course, it's nice to have a journal, which I often do as you're painting. Okay, back here. Back to the painting. And back to putting my glasses on so I can see. Yes. Okay, this needs to be blue in the background. I'm not going to do brown background. That makes no sense. Okay. So the brown, I guess I'll just give this jaguar foot, which is one of her companions. IXCHEL has this jaguar as a companion. And she also has a rabbit or hare as her companion. So she's got some really cool ones. She's the goddess of fertility. And also the goddess of war. Okay, I'm going to put blue back there. And sometimes we just got to be bold with our colors, be courageous, and just put the color down. Ooh, that is dark. And underneath there, I have all this writing that I really enjoyed writing down, all the intentions. And the intentions were very much like I am intentions. I don't know if you know much about the I am intentions, but it's like present tense of what you want to bring into your reality. So that's what we do. Okay. Okay. Here, this is a start. Okay. And I want to bring a little more of this. I might tone it down a little bit in a little bit. Oh, and the snake's tail. I forgot the snake had a tail. Yes, of course. I need some water. And sometimes I like to use water, like I like to use the acrylics a little bit like watercolors. There. There we go. Okay. Okay. So here's a start. I made a move on my painting, and I'm going to meditate on that. And then when I post this, I will write something about it as well. So, yeah. IXCHEL, the Mayan moon goddess. Okay, thank you for watching. And, oops. And I will talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Okay, or so. Much love to you. And bye. Oops.